Welcome to qnawire.
So based on this problem, it is very evident that this function intersects at 0, and I don't know what this value is, but um, I'll call it A because we call this one y equals c. I'm going to call this point right here B. All right, so I poorly drew this problem, but what I need to know is that the integral from 0 to a of the upper function, which is c minus the other function, 2x minus 3x cubed dx, is equal to the integral from a to b of the other way around, which is that 2x minus 3x cubed minus the lower function of c dx. So as I'm looking at this, and I were to do the integral of all this, I would get cx on the left side. It would become minus, that would be 1/2 x. Well, the 1/2 would cancel out with the 2. This would become plus, because of minus and negative, x to the 4th, but you have to divide by 4, and that's going from 0 to a. Okay, so as I plug in a bunch of a's in here, I have ca minus a squared plus 3/4 a to the 4th. Plugging in 0 would cancel everything out there. And on the right side, a lot of the work looks the same. You're going to get x squared, minus this time 3/4 x to the 4th, minus this time cx, and that's going from a to b, which actually means plugging in your, let me drop all these parentheses. I trust you can by this point. B to the 4th minus c times b, and then minus a squared. It'd be minus 3/4 a to the 4th. No, it would become plus because you have to distribute that negative in there. So plus CA. So now that I'm looking at all that, all of these terms I would, add a squared to the left side, so that would cancel. Subtract 3/4 to the left side, that would cancel. Subtract CA to the left side, that would cancel. So we have 0 is equal to, let's see, we could factor out a b in all of this. So we're looking at b minus 3/4 b cubed minus c. Okay, so there's no way that b could equal 0. That doesn't make any sense. So what I'm looking at is that c must be equal to b minus 3/4 b cubed, which the value of b you can determine by plugging in, let's see, because f of b needs to equal c. What am I going with this? Well, remember f of x, or y equals, is 2x minus 3x cubed. That needs to equal c. So that needs to equal this b minus 3/4 b cubed. So, I don't know, set this equal to 0. I'm going to write equal c, though, because it does have to equal that. So subtract b over, and add 3/4 over. So make this, let's see, 12/4 plus 3/4. No, that's a negative, isn't it? So it's negative 12/4 plus 3/4 would be negative 9/4 b cubed. That you could factor out a b there. Man, I'm almost there. b1 minus 9/4 b squared. So that's telling me, if you set that equal to 0, I guess I forgot to write that down, that you would subtract 1, divide by 9/4. which would be 4/9. And then square rooted would be 2/3. But the answer was supposed to be 4/9. So I almost had it. I'm going to submit this problem because I did a lot of good work. I like it. So according to the answer key, C is equal to 4/9.